Hello, hello. Sorry about that. I tried to be ready in time. I tried. Some buttons. And I was close though. So, when last we played this, Clive's mom was being awful. Peyton was mad at us, is mad at us. Let me unplug this. Let's see, what else is there? Alright. One other thing really quick. D. I completely forgot to do the side quests. Oh well, they're not important, and I don't care.
What I'm hearing, Sid? You cracked another crystal?
Alright, we got the second crystal. Titan is still mad.
Our man in Dallimore mentioned that Cook is gone.
We don't know what's wrong with our little brother Joshua.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself. Understood. And thank you. The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you
So now
shouldn't
Jill
have to.
has got the curse.
Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Don't bump uglies in the infirmary, please.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What is left of Rosaria to be under attack, even?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo
Other.
Kupka's private guard. There is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
What
Looking
castle?
for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt.
What home? If it was your home, then you would live there instead of on a fucking airship.
Must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right.
Alright. I don't know who's gonna die this time. I don't think it's Jill. Probably Gav.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
We're like defending the ruins of kingdoms now. I don't understand.
One day, I want to sail all the way to the shore. We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Gov gave you the news then?
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
Well, what do we know?
Nobody was expecting the Delmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
We should have talked to her
Understood.
first.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave?
This is the movie proper.
Well, this is a surprise.
Even if Clive
My
does defend the
lectures are rarely
kingdom,
so well
what does he
attended.
plan to do after occupying?
You know
Exactly.
what they
He's,
say? A little knowledge
the hideout is here.
can't
He
hurt.
won't live in Rosalith to defend it properly.
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka,
Or the permanent economic
Oh God,
advisor
here
to
we
the
go.
Dhalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dhalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dhalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship.
So
All
Rosaria
for
got
you,
sloppy.
Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident. But not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil
Clive's
mine,
uncle is going to die.
what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate. Then take the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
All right. We should be on our way.
Okay, well, if Gab doesn't die, Clive's uncle most certainly will. So, someone's going to die here. But it's time for us to figure out who exactly that is going to be. And onward we travel.
Fortify the castle gates at once.
Pretty much. Yeah, every likable character has an axe above their
Hugo and his
necks.
men
Yep.
have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm.
I think the alarm is exactly what we want to raise.
I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
This is such a massive waste of time. Yeah, well, he's an Imperial soldier. We don't give a shit. Why do you
I was
care?
ready for this, but
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
I'm very confused. Capital punishment. Okay. Well, let's do it.
this isn't an invasion. It's a massacre.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing. We can get through here.
We... Oh, thank you.
Murderers!
There's only one fitting punishment.
Already, slow down. Okay, good. Did we come here? Oh.
I yield! I yield!
Look what we have here.
Gentlemen!
I'm gonna reopen the game so we get some frames back. But yeah, this is confusing because the Imperials occupied Rosalith. And now Titan's men are killing the Imperials in the streets of Rosalith. And I guess some civilians too, but most of the original civilians of this kingdom have been killed anyway because Clive's mom is a bitch. So they're killing Imperial soldiers and mostly Imperial citizens, I would imagine. Unless Clive is just bent out of shape about the architecture getting destroyed. Which is like, yeah, it's sad, I guess, but... Shit, it's been how many years?
You won't escape! Stay down!
Cut them down! With me, then! For the out of our way.
Where's the caster to use him? And level up. This seems like Clive's letting nostalgia of his former home get in the way of good judgment. Exactly. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Unless he has some sort of plan to, like, resolve everything and then come back to Rosalith and rule over it?
Come on, take him!
Give me 1 second, I'm getting a call. Sorry about that, you guys. Even if he does get the throne, was gonna bring a small band to try and well, I think the goal might be to destroy the crystals to create a world where branded are no longer mistreated or hunted, and then bring his band and rule over the land and bring more people in need the full combo. Nice trick. You're done. I think I had poison or something. You are not. Well, you missed a little tiny bit. Basically, Clive's childhood home of Rosalith is under attack by Lord Titan. We're not sure why we care, because most of the original people who lived here have been killed or left. So it's just Imperials who Clive hates. And the only thing that I think that he's sentimental about is the architecture. It's like, oh, please don't destroy the buildings. They're so beautiful. I lived here.
Get out of my city or die!
Not even worth pulling the sword out for this one. Keep going. This way? It's the way that I came. Having a moment, you guys. I'm having a moment.
We're nearly at the castle. It ends there.
He's gonna transform into Titan and destroy this whole bitch. I just know it. Mage. These enemies that cast Protect are pretty interesting. They completely nullify physical damage. instead of just reduce it like in other
Set
Final
her
Fantasy
loose.
games.
They have a curl.
Oh boy. Titan's power is probably going to be throw rock and stomp the ground for earthquake. Just okay. This thing, wait a second. That looks kind of menacing. Oh, okay, hold on. Can't show this kitty mercy, unfortunately.
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
I'm gonna fail.
Then let's make this count.
Regroup.
Nice try.
Whoa. Got him. Yeah, I missed. Damn, I didn't dodge that one. Or that one. Eris is playing Monster Hunter. I can be playing Monster Hunter. I wish I was playing Monster Hunter.
Jill!
Really,
We
Jill?
meet at last, Sid. Or should I say Lord Rosfield?
Damn
I've
it!
been looking for you for a very long time.
Let her go, Kupka.
I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place?
Jill, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company.
Oh.
Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your starring moment.
This is... I could not possibly be any angrier right now. This is so stupid. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Fuck.
You have got to be kidding me.
Now, on to the festivities.
That's just great, that is. I suppose it's up to me then.
Oh my god.
Headsman!
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Yes, no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Leave Jill first, dipshit! Oh my gosh.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit. We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle, but the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh? Nearly forgot.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
My brain. My brain. Let's get this
Get to
over
the
with.
courtyard.
I know she doesn't die. I do know for a fact she doesn't die, but it's still really stupid.
Don't you let her die.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
Okay, Torgal, pop off. Pop off, Torgal. Pop off. Okay. Pop off. What is this? What the f- That's awesome! Okay, wait a second. We might be back. We might be back. Everybody pause.
Jill, can you stand?
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
What is Torgal doing? That's so cool.
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Well, what is that?
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. And Torgal, thank you.
Okay, well,
Care to explain what the fuck your job just did?
Later, everyone, with me. That includes you, Torgal.
everybody get a piece.
Where did this lot come from?
Can you still fight?
I can try.
You're dead. Who's left?
Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
I thought blood news always came in threes.
Let them come.
Getting comboed. One's down. Alright, I'll admit that they made me work for that one. You done yet?
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead. So you get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on. If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Yeah, no, I'm really gonna need an explanation for Torgal.
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
The items. Not a lot, but I'll take what I can get.
You're late. Trouble on the way.
Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust.
He's gonna break it.
Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No!
of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
Sid's head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name. Your master slew Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
Proof?
It was you.
Please let us transform into Ifrit this time.
You killed her.
I did.
Alright. Here we go. He also kind of looks like a saber-tooth. Yeah.
Then I am fortunate indeed. I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge.
I knew he was gonna go tight.
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together,
that's kind of cool.
We would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust.
Alright.
Hear me, Rosefield! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed? You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. You'll get no pity from me, Kupka. No pity. And no mercy. Now die!
Whoa! I could not dodge that one. Alright.
Of those who dare to cross me!
Cross you? I'll kill you!
Okay, okay. If we use Garuda's powers against him, he's gonna get pissed, I can tell. So let's save that.
Nice try.
Damn it. Now.
Let's try.
His dagger is refilling very quickly, and I'm not doing a ton of damage. He's gonna break his fucking sword.
Die by my hand, prostrate. My hatred for you is unending. And you thing. Let this palace be your grave. What? Oh shit.
Dodge. This looks like Ul'dah from Final Fantasy XIV. The Jewel of the Desert. Why is this underneath the castle? Uh-oh. It's not good.
The world has chosen. I am in my element.
Ah, shit. What the hell am I looking at now? Dodge! Oh. don't know how to...
Nice try.
Dodge lightning, bastard. If he doesn't go Titan, then he will not win this fight. That's for Sid. Get up, Clive, get up, Clive, get up, Clive, get up, Clive, get up! This is still one move. Okay.
Just like your forefathers. Your journey ends.
I just had to use all of my potions in order to survive that. What this is?
To me, blades!
Damn it! Alright, what do we have? Sonic is all I've got. Oh, this is ridiculous. I think you might have finally got me.
Nice try.
Maybe I can pull this out. Oh! Damn. Alright, let me reopen the game. Wait, no, maybe not. Let me retry it first. He was so close. Oh yeah, no. We're gonna reopen the game, actually. Steam was telling me that I was doing that with 11 frames per second. It's a neat fight. It's just a real shame that this game is a piece of shit. I hope that they take this fight and put it in the next Devil May Cry game. Or, no, I hope somebody takes this fight and puts it in a good character action game. And I have to do that entire fight all over again. Yay!
I promise you, Sid. He'll die by my hand.
See if we can do phase 1 better this time.
It is time!
Going much faster this time. I know his moves. I think we're already going into phase 2, isn't this?
You will die by my hand, Rosfield. My hatred for you is unending, unyielding. Let this palace be your grave.
I can't skip this. Yep, we're going into phase 2 already.
What?
Now that he can't catch me off guard or use the lag, skip this? No.
The world has chosen. I am in my element.
Right.
The earth will always be my domain.
Okay, I should have dodged that. Damn it!
I'll tear you apart.
Hey Wes, how you doing? Whoa!
Just like your forefathers. Your journey ends now!
Oh shit!
That's better.
Damn it! Damn it! That's such a bullshit move. Upheaval is the real bastard. Yeah, okay, you can't get behind that.
This is my domain!
I'll take a look at chat as soon as I'm done with this fucking asshole. As long as you're nice and cool out of the heat, hydrated. That was a bullshit fight, let me tell you. But whatever, it's over. Damn! A Titan with no hands. Now we fight Titan. He's got to. Clive, please just kill him. Don't get fancy. Why wouldn't you stab him in the energy spot? Why? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, never mind. We're good.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
We stole his power. That's what that was. We have Titan's power now. At least I think that's what happened.
I'll fucking kill you.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Wait!
Who the fuck is that?
Another time, Mythos.
Phase 1 of that fight was really cool.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, Luda scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise we've had today. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal? Not telling, eh? Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
Right, sorry.
You missed one.
We were worried.
Sloppy. These two are so fucking sloppy.
I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kukra away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him? Well, I'll be fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away. So what do we do?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. Alright. Well, give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too. Hey, how you feeling? Ready to go home?
We didn't even get anything done. Like, what did we get out of this? We didn't kill Kupka, aka Titan. Tons of damage was still done. Tons of people are still dead. Oh, I guess we got Titan's power. So Clive's even more powerful, I guess. Hardly seems worth it to me, but what do I know?
Just look at the state of you. You're more of a wreck than this place. Is this what you call taking better care of yourself? No more excuses, your ladyship. I order you to rest. Fine. I'll rest.
Oh yeah, we got magic dog.
Don't worry, Gav. She's in good hands.
But we should have never let her fall into Hugo's. Back when he had some like. The question is, where is he now?
And what the hell were those royalists doing there?
I was wondering about that all the way home.
Otto may have heard something. I'll talk to him.
And I'll talk to Tomes.
The lawsman. About what?
About your faithful hound for a start. If any four-legged friend's ever done that before, I'm betting Tomes will have read about it. But what I want to know is, what happens afterwards? It's all well and good Torgal saving our arses, but if it costs him what it cost Jill...
Right. Let me know if you learn anything.
Yeah, please do.
And you do the same, eh?
I appreciate that Gav won't let it go. Like, he's like, okay, but the dog, though.
Jill.
And then he defeats the soldiers, and he's like, okay, but your magic dog.
Thank you.
And he's back at the hideaway, and he's like, okay, now we have to figure out this fucking dog. What's going on? Bolts from the blue. Clive has claimed a portion of Titan's essence. Lined up a singular strike that increases potency when triggered. Block? Immediately after a perfectly timed precision block will initiate a devastating... Ooh! So if we block, then follow up with an attack... Neat.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Right. Yeah, at this point there are only so many places they can still hide. Anyone can be.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
You're pretty.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned.
Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria, all the canvassing in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will he be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
It's a weird way of saying that your brain is scrambled.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on.
I like her.
Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
I'm not gonna do any side quests for her, but, you know.
Boy, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canada to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Where to start?
Oh, it's just a
Materials and
fetch
tools.
quest.
That means Karen and Blackthorn.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Gonna get this airship working? That's what I'm thinking. That room downstairs has got to be the engine room to the whole airship if I had to bet.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Looks like she's going blind in one eye. And let me guess, Blackthorn has a sweet spot for her, so he's not going to complain.
You busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
He's not going to give her any trouble, I bet.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
No fuss from him.
Just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Good oiling, this should be enough to keep us going. How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
Oh gosh, the bridge guy.
And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Martha's Rest. This will be the first time that this place isn't going through some sort of crisis when we come here. Ew, it's still gross looking.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the Rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there, then.
This is very much, Yoshida's pacing. Or it's like every time you do something major, you defeat like a major enemy or something massive happens in the plot, you go immediately back to menial fetch quests. Build up into more important things, big fight, rinse, repeat. Out of my way. Didn't even know Torgal was with me. Let's, Look at this. 7,102 ability points. But what I wanted was actually to change my icon. Can't in battle. Anyway, so now it's Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. That's interesting. Ooh. There's like a little timer on that one. Oh, okay, and shift is the block. Alright, what do you want me to kill? Make it quick.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
A lot of them.
This shouldn't take long.
Let's see. That's really cool. Oh, oops. I didn't see what that one did. Come on. Okay, so Titan has some pretty cool abilities. Wasn't paying attention. Gotta get this timing right. Kind of having a difficult time understanding how to work it. Hey, this block is really weird. There we go. Yeah, it's a weird move. Gonna take some getting used to on that one.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks about it.
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Hmm. Need a mining guide. Breath of Earth.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Coco was mining in Star Citizen, and apparently he only got 50k for what he sold, which I don't know how long he was mining or what. I don't know how that works. I don't know anything about mining. But a guide would help.
Talia.
Hi, Fish.
How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
I mean, let's be honest. At this point, Torgal's got to be getting pretty old.
Have been up to their old tricks again.
So, you know, even if the gift does kind of accelerate problems, he ain't gonna live forever.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Oh, Des, you called it.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly.
Did you know ahead of time, or was that just a genuine guess? I'm just curious.
Was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
Torgal got his powers from Jill?
Just
what?
like Fenrir.
That's crazy.
People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health.
Oh, cool!
Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
I wish you would have used a different wording for that.
There you are!
Torgal, stay away from the old man's nuts.
I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Oh, Torgal, please. You and the old man are not allowed to be alone together anymore.
Brilliant.
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till Midsummer Way to take a tour of her dungeon.
All right.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
So, what do we do now, is the question. We need the plot to move forward, so something's gotta happen. Another crystal?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Hey? Why did he say it like that?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure.
Oh, it's Clive's uncle.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
I honestly was expecting him to die, so it's interesting that he's not only alive, but also here now. Huh. Okay. Not a meanwhile. Well, everybody get your drinks.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals
What's wrong
go
with
with
that
you,
kid?
Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
This is weird.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, What worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much
Even
as I've
more sheltered than
enjoyed
Joshua
witnessing the
was.
clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Ew, what the
For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
That's so gross.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Okay.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
This entire cutscene was very creepy, very unsettling. I don't think we're gonna fight Bahamut. And if we do, he's not gonna be into it.
Only one way to find out.
His heart won't be in it.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were
Sure.
working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Yeah, I've said, oh, don't mind if I do. Actually.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
Had both of his arms smooth off.
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift, and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him?
Where would we
Why
go
home
with
to
Titan?
Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance.
I get what you're saying, but then where did they take him?
The
That's
journey
what we
would
care
mean
about.
Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So he's in the desert. That entire...
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
Oh,
You have
Titan
a
might have
keen
been
mind,
kidnapped.
Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way.
Abso-fucking-lutely
As luck would have
not.
it, I had intended to journey Canberwood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
It's not too late for him to become a casualty.
Bid's finished outfitting her little work?
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head.
But if we're gonna be there,
I promise.
we may as well destroy
Lander
the
and
crystal.
Thane are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Desert Hare.
So, what about
Hare is
your
a
uncle?
rabbit.
I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
He's not gonna make it. He's just not gonna make it. There's no way they let this happy person live. This game is too miserable for that. Two and a half hours. We'll go for another 30 minutes and then I'll probably call it here. Or not here, but call it in 30 minutes. So that I can do some other stuff. And work on things. We're making good progress, I think.
I was a young man when last I walked.
He's too pleasant for this world, exactly. Ugh. This place reminds me of outside.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Middle of the sands.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Desert chocobos.
Years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Sprinting in the desert like this is not something you do.
Friends of friends, I'd wager. Not that they look very friendly.
So, the old cook was finding out the time.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Really, dude? Maybe if you weren't wearing that heavy-ass cloak, this would... Oh my gosh, this is... Both of these two Clive and his uncle are wearing death. They're walking heat strokes.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Torgal's like, what? I have to stay outside in this fucking dusty ass bowl? Frame rate ain't great.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
Who in the hell is eating soup in the freaking desert?
Balls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Oh, wait a second. That's Joshua's lady friend.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
don't think she and Clive have seen each other.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
Ooh, juicy information. Don't turn your head.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Shut up, bro. Oh, this guy's...
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
This guy... Literally, why would he say anything?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
All he had to do was shut up and listen.
Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Obviously, I'm going to need to, Oh, wait. The frame rate came back.
Take him.
No, it didn't. That's frustrating. Literally stay quiet and listen to the other people talk, and there would have been no problems. Now we have to kill 4 people, then explain to the owners of the inn why we just had a fight in their lobby. All of those people who left are going to be like, ooh, there's a fight, which is going to draw more attention to us, which is what we don't need.
you think those soldiers were in the inn?
So, Lord Cook has...
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Take him! Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that! Shit!
Farewell. Enough.
You.
All right, now that we've attracted pretty much all of the possible attention that we could to ourselves, let's plan for the next.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
That girl is like, okay, but who's gonna clean up this mess? Also, fuck you, my soup is delicious.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
How did he know exactly which room he was in? How did he know? There were 3 rooms on that floor. He went to the exact room that they climbed out of.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Joshua still doesn't eat his carrots. That's why he doesn't get any better. Ooh, this frame rate is really bad.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royal
Oh, look at that frame tearing. What the heck?
Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Made from the stoutest stone.
This is better. That was awful. Ugh.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But
Probably
how
the
will
lady-
we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not.
Anything I can interest you in?
Platinum sword.
My thanks. Fare you well.
Light it for Gilbert's sake. Aren't you?
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil?
This
would
guy
you?
does not know what
No.
subtlety means.
I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
She's gonna come find us and be like, who the heck has been asking around my town
What do
about
you want?
me?
Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not always got a reason.
This is not a smithy, but okay.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, pick
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close
This
friend
is
of
some
mine.
Shinmu. Where can I find the sailors?
she might be able
Oh,
to
I
help me.
hated Shinmu.
Very well. Go to the bordello.
Did you teach
I'll
me some
arrange
Italian? Oh, sure. Come tomorrow at this exact time. And if you're even a second early or a second late, no.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Ah, I
I
knew
beg
it.
your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
You don't want this fight, you guys. I can't tell what's happening either, but I'm pretty sure I'm winning. Yep, I win.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
I will be interested to see
Yes,
what type of person we're dealing with this time. Last time it was a owner of a whorehouse. A jiggle joint.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Oh, it is a jiggle joint. Sid is gross. Sid only makes friends with... If this is the type of place I'm thinking it is.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good sir.
My carpets.
Is this the place?
Who was Forge? the Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means.
Watch it be a woman.
He deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
What are we dealing with? What is this mystery they're building up here?
Lubor, Lord Furda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
What do you want us to kill?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Cut to the chase, Aladdin.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want.
Cut to the chase,
I
prick.
want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves.
pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly
Yeah, I'm not a fan of him either.
These last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
The juiciest meat. You wouldn't believe how much he gave me.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use.
Sword need polishing.
He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Finest fabrics!
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
What the heck?
Let me treat you.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
Interesting.
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. what did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
Well, he's been in charge of the port for trade for many, many years, so he's probably filthy, stinking, stupid rich.
Of course.
Something tells me, however, things aren't going to go smoothly.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you. The least you can do is let us clean up in peace. I told the guard those soldiers started it.
Actually, you know what? It's been more than 30 minutes. Let me save. Call it quits here. Three hours is plenty of time. All of this to finish off a man who doesn't have any hands. Well, he shouldn't have picked a fight with me. Anyway. That's going to do it for me. Probably going to pick this up and actually stream some more of it tomorrow. And we'll see what happens after that. But anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for stopping in. If you're watching the VOD, let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Do all of that YouTube content creator stuff. I have a bunch of videos in the works. And my plans are huge. My plans are very huge. So, that's going to do it for me.